So we're going to hit a little bit of back today, my favorite day of the week. So I think we're going to start with pull downs first, and then we'll move on to rows. We're going to try a different machine today, and we've got a lot in here, and some people get in a habit of using the same ones over and over, which is fine. Just don't use them in the same order as you do the week before. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. So anytime you got a lat pull down, whether it's from a cable or a machine, most of the time that hits right in here, the outer part of your lat. So most of your rows hit, depending on the bar you have, can hit center of the back or out just a little bit. Now, if you put a handle on the seated row, then you can hit your outer ones midways with that. So this one I feel right under my arm in that lat area I showed you. Pull down and squeeze, hit the bottom and back. All right, guys, now we're moving on to this lat pull down cable with this funky bar that we used the other day. If I can get it wrapped around my strap here. So I go wide, and I like the wide grip only because I want my back to be as wide as possible. So I always use the leg pad to secure myself, because if I don't have them under here, then I start to fly up if the weight's too heavy. So I want to pull down, squeeze, and back up. Now again, this week I'm not doing the full extension out. I'm stopping just shy of that, just to keep more tension on the lat muscles. I'm going to show you a different way to do these lat pull downs. I'm going to do them standing. So I do see people who try to stand down here and wrestle this thing. It's not necessary. Just put your foot up there to brace yourself. Make sure you're up straight. Don't lean over. Keep it up straight. Pull to the top of your chest. Squeeze the bottom here. All this does is still a lat pull down no matter how you look at it. But it's just a different angle than the others, pulling straight down. So just try them different ways, people. You always need to do stuff different. Your body is really, really smart. It figures things out so quickly. All right. Going to move on to another row machine. This is put out by Cybex. Seated row. And I like this machine. I've always liked it. But we pass it up a lot of times just because we're either in a hurry or forget to use it. So today I've been trying to concentrate more on keeping constant tension on my muscle. Normally I go all the way out, let it stretch. But now I'm keeping it here and not extending all the way out. But I'm keeping tension and I'm squeezing at the same time I'm doing this. Squeeze. It's much harder when you keep it squeezed the whole time. Now we're moving on to this hammer strength seated row. And these arms move independently. And I was talking about this independent stuff the other day with your legs. That it's really good to use these machines, because that way you're making sure that both sides are getting worked equally. Because if it's a solid bar, then one side's going to work more than the other most of the time, because you've got a stronger side. Now we're moving on to bent over rows on this Smith machine. I've already done a set. I'll tell you this plate on each side should not feel as heavy as it does, but it's because we're doing this a different way. Using the free bar, the weight of the bar is 45, plus you get 2 plates on there. This just has the 2 plate feeling, so it's still harder for me to do. All right, so rack it, I bend over, pull up, squeeze your back. Moving on to quarter deadlifts. I never go full because it helps to thicken my waist a little bit too much, so I just do quarters. And I used to do full deadlifts, and my waist started getting wider, so no more of that. So quarters are just about the top of the knee. All right. Pull up, pull my shoulder blades back. Squeeze here and down. Now we're moving on to some glutes. I do hamstrings on Tuesday, and I do more glute stuff on Friday with back. So this is a reverse hyper. You want to pull up as high as you can, squeeze at the top, and then down. So you want it to stop at the bottom. You don't want momentum, because all you're doing is swinging it. You ain't getting a whole lot out of it. So pull up, squeeze, down.